We are given the function f of x is equal to 2x to the fourth, and we are told to state whether it is odd, even, or neither. Okay? Shh, quiet. Now, there's a couple of ways we could do this. We could do this graphically. We could do this by the table of values.
Just look at it and tell, okay?
No?
Yes, what is the exponent?
Well, hold on. Let's think about this. Oh, well, I guess you could do it that way. So let's define what is the even function. An even function, and it's not based on the exponent alone.
That's what's in the book.
Yeah, but what if I put something else to the other, like,
Well, then I would just plug it in and see.
yeah, then you'd have to plug it in. For an even function, whatever I plug in for x, you'll have the same y value. So what I would do is I would come in here graphically, and I would plug in the function, which would be 2 times x raised to the fourth, and I would look at the graph, or the table of values. And so when I plug in -1, I get 2, positive 1, I get 2. If I plug in positive 2, I get 32. But hey, I also get 32 for -2. So no matter what I plug in for x, whether it's positive or negative x, I get the same corresponding y values. Do you guys see that?
Yeah.
Okay, so we know that this one is an even function. All right?
That's what I put.
Does that make sense?
48.
48. Let's do 48. I'll do them all on the same. So 48.
How do you solve it algebraically, though?
Algebraically? Oh, okay. So, shh. Let me, if I say f of 1, I get 2, 1 raised to the fourth power, which is 2 times 1, which is 2, right? Does that make sense? So now if I say f of -1, I should get the same value. So if I say 2 to the -1 raised to the 4, I get 2. Do you see how that works?
So can you do?
So you could pick it. You could pick any number and arbitrarily plug it in. If I were to say f of 2, right, I would get 2 raised to the 2, or 2 times 2 raised to the 4. 2 to the 4 is 16, so it's 32. Now, if I plug in -2, I still should get 32. So 2 times -2 to the fourth. Well, the negatives cancel, right? Because it's an even power. So I get a negative times a negative times a negative times a negative. So this is a positive 16. So that's how you solve it algebraically. You just pick in an x value and then plug in the negative x value, and you should get the same answer. Now for 48, I'm just going to move into 48. 48, we have a similar scenario. 48, we do the same thing. If I say g of x, I realize you guys are working on your homework, but whisper, you guys are a little loud. If I were to plug in -1, I get -1 cubed, which is -1. But if I plug in +1, I get 1 cubed, which is +1. And so remember, for an odd function, f of x, right, is equal to the negative of f of x if I plug in a negative x. Okay? Are these opposites? Yeah. So this is probably an odd function. Let's check it one more time. If I say -2, I get -2 cubed. That's -2 times -2 times -2. Well, these negatives cancel, but the overall answer is still -8. Now, if I plug in +2, I get 2 times 2 times 2, which is equal to +8. See how that works?
Can you do like?
Now, if I don't have a relationship like that, then I will get neither. So let's do 51. 51 is a neither,
Yeah.
and 52 is a neither. All the rest of them are going to be even or odd.
Wait, 51.
Yeah.